I'm going to do an exercise for Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, Siamese style. If you don't know about Siamese Mah Jongg yet, in a nutshell, you play 2 hands at one time against an opponent. So instead of a 4-player game, there's only 2 players. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. If you ever want to play in a tournament, you're going to have to play fast because you have to play a certain number of games in an allotted period of time. That's why I like to do Siamese sprints. I'm going to try to do 3 sprints, each under 2 minutes. My personal goal is to make decisions in 1:30. If you're an intermediate player, maybe make decisions in under 3 minutes. And if you're a beginner, under 4 minutes, and then push yourself to make quicker and quicker decisions. I'm going to roll the red dice to determine who is prevailing. I'll roll the green dice to see whether or not we're player 1 or player 2. Player 1, you get 28 tiles. Player 2, you get 27. I rolled a 6. That's going to be south for prevailing. I rolled an 8. That's an even number, so we're going to be player 2. Player 2 plays for west and north, and south is prevailing. We're going to get 27 tiles. This will be sprint 1. Okay, dots, cracks, news, N-E-W, 1, 2, 3, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think what I would do is play probably razzle. And then down here, probably pung chow. So up here, razzle, 5 pairs with news. I don't know if you need a pair though. Let's look for razzle, 5 pairs with news. 1, 2, 3, 4. This hand is ready to win on a 7 dot. Ready to win on razzle. Down here, I would maybe play the same hand in cracks. We have 2 pair, and then we need a west and a south. So razzle both hands. So that would mean that we would have 4 discards, which is really good actually. If you would do something differently here, let me know, but I think that's what I would do. Razzle both hands. Kind of interesting how it worked out that way. But we had a lot of dots and a lot of cracks. Only 3 bams. And a lot of wins. So in this case, 1 hand for both hands, the same hand. That's, I think, pretty unusual. I'm going to keep my eye on that idea though. I rolled a 6. South. I rolled a 3. That's an odd number, so we're going to be player 1. Player 1, south is the prevailing wind. Player 1 plays for east and south. So I'm going to get 28 tiles. Okay, so for this one, look at all those cracks again. Wow. We do have a lot of 6, 7, 8, 9. Lots of 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, almost too much. 7, 8, 9, 7, 8. Only one 7 though. I wouldn't think about big chows in that case. I'm kind of thinking we have 9, 1, 9. Let's see, 2, 3, 5, 5, 7. I think I would play Pung Chow right here. Pung Chow. That's a lot of tiles right there for Pung Chow. And then down here, I think I would probably play, let's see, we have 2 pair and we have 2 pair. It'd be nice to have a mixed suit. There's a hand called Picket Fence. Let's look at Picket Fence. I'm going to lap it. Okay, in transitions, there's a hand called Picket Fence, which is a 2-suit hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one suit, and then 6 through 9 in a second suit with news. Now we're really light on the winds, so I would call that Plan B. So I would hold the 1, 2, 5. And then here I would probably focus on maybe Shamrock. Shamrock is a pair hand. Many more tiles for that. We have 3 pair. Shamrock is on page 17. That's going to be number 4. 6 pairs of BAMs with a pair of green dragons. So we have other tiles that we can pair up here. And I would hold these to see if news comes in, and maybe we could play Picket Fence. Did I tell you what number that is? Picket Fence, number 24. Number 24 on page 19. For Pung Chow, I like Pung Chow. It's very, very flexible. The only challenge here is that you have to draw your winning tile. That's the hard part about Pung Chow. But you have great flexibility. 4 pungs or chows in a pair in one suit. So here we have a pung, potential pung, or a chow, potential chow there, potential pung, potential chow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. This hand is set. All we need to do is pung either here or here and get a chow tile here and here. There's a lot of ways you can slice that. There's a pung, potential chow, potential pung. You could even do pair here, potential chow, potential pung, potential chow, chow, pung, potential there. So you can see just by dividing up the tiles, all the flexibility that you can have there. Pung Chow, Shamrock most likely, with the potential for Picket Fence. If you would do something different, write Sprint 2 and what you would do with these tiles. Here with this idea, we probably have 8 discards, which is not bad. Uh-oh. Nine. So that would be east is prevailing, player 1. I rolled a 5, so we are going to be the dealer again, or player 1. I'll get 28 tiles. Wow, that one took a long way to work this out. Pair, pair, pair. 1, 2, 3. I would maybe play piano keys here or pung chow. And then up here, I think a suit. 2, 4, lap. Okay, so this was kind of easy because we were heavy into suits here. So I would get rid of those and play probably Betty up here or Dazzle. Betty or Dazzle, both pair hands because we have pairs right here. So Betty is number 8 on page 17. 3 pairs and 1 suit, no terminals. So that would go away. We need to pair up 1 more. So really 2 more discards in there. And then we need 1 of each Wind and Dragon and then any honor paired. That's called 7 odd honors. So with an honor paired, I would do Betty or Dazzle. So we do have a few more discards in here. We don't need them all. And then down here, I would probably play piano keys. Piano keys is a 1 suit hand. You can claim your winning tile by discard. That is a single limit concealed hand. Sequence of 1 to 9 in 1 suit with 2 pungs and a pair 2 through 8. We have pair, pair, pair. That hand is ready to go. We just need to get a 4 bam and then draw into a pung here, here, and or here. So that hand is really well set. We could also maybe do pung chow if we just rearrange a little bit. It's a little gappy. I think a 4 or another 8 might be helpful, but I think piano keys probably would be a good choice for this particular hand. If we got a 4 bam for piano keys or a 4 bam and then either on either side, well really any bam would be good I think for pung chow. And I would say we probably have about 6 or 7 discards, which is really not bad at all. I think all these sprints were pretty good, but let's look and see how things went with the timing. When you do Siamese sprints, the whole purpose is to make quick decisions, but you always have to keep an eye on your discard count. I have found that a good guideline is 8 discards or less, and that will kind of be an indicator of whether or not you used your tiles wisely. You can always be flexible when you start picking and discarding, but from the onset, if you have 8 discards or less, I think that's a good indicator of good usage. So let's see how things went with the timing though, because that's the whole purpose of this exercise. For sprint 1, I made it in 1 minute, 27 seconds. Sprint 2, 1 minute, 48. Sprint 3, 1 minute, 16. So I think I made it in plenty of time, and my discard count was pretty good for all 3 of those. This practice is good if you just want to play more Mahjong. Quick decisions means more Mahjong, but also if you ever want to play in a tournament, when you go after doing these exercises, playing against a clock won't affect you at all. You'll have a great time and you won't feel that pressure. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Be sure to click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table between now and the next set of Siamese sprints. For Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.